Honestly, the lighting isn't great, but I mean, we're just gonna roll with it anyways. Hey guys, what's up? It's Liz. So today I wanted to do something that is a lot different and really does not fit in with the kind of beauty theme that I've got going on with my YouTube. And I kind of want to start this up into a series if you guys are interested. One of my favorite YouTubers, Bella Fiore, she does this thing called Mystery Mondays, where every single Monday she'll post a video on like an unsolved mystery or like a murder or something like that. And I honestly just find them so interesting. Like, I don't know, it's not everyone's kind of thing, but I'm really into them. And if you guys wanted to see more of them, please let me know. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any cases that you wanted me to cover, because I just think they're so interesting. And like, so to start off my unsolved mysteries kind of series thing, I want to start with one of the most bizarre cases that I've heard of, and I did see this one on Bella's channel, and that is the mysterious case of Elisa Lam. Okay, so the lighting is getting terrible, so I just chucked my flash on. I'm gonna be absolutely blind after this video, but oh well. Okay, so if I'm kind of like looking down and not like looking directly into the camera, it's just because I have got my laptop here with a bunch of notes, so I don't really stutter and kind of get off track. Alyssa was a 21-year-old student from Vancouver. She was on a solo West Coast tour, and on the 1st of January she checked into the Cecil Hotel located in downtown LA. Now, the Cecil Hotel itself was known to be quite a shady place. It was kind of known to be haunted. It was built in the 1920s to cater to businessmen coming into town to spend a night or two, and this place was associated with quite a number of like murderers and like criminals and stuff like that. So there was 2 serial killers, Richard Ramirez and I don't know how to say that. So Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, remained unnoticed as he stalked and killed 13 female victims, so that he was dumping his bloody clothes into the dumpster at the end of the evening, returned via the back entrance of the hotel. Anyways, so Elisa was originally in a hostel room with a bunch of other roommates, but had to be moved to a different room because she was displaying really strange behavior. And this display of strange behavior can be seen from surveillance footage in an elevator, where she's displaying like the weirdest behavior ever. She's like making these odd hand gestures. She looks like she's hiding from someone, and the doors like stay open. It's like a 5-minute video or something. The doors stay open the whole time. I'll add a link in the description below, and if I can like save the video and add it in, then I'll add some of the footage in just for you guys to see. And the elevator footage was actually the last seen footage of Elisa. So a lot of guests were complaining and like putting in reports saying that the water pressure was really strange, that the water had a funny taste, smell and look to it. It was kind of really an odd colour. So one of the hotel staff members went up on the 19th of February, which was 18 days after the elevator footage was released. He just went up to the water tanks on the roofs of the hotel to try and like suss out what was going on, and he actually found the body of Elisa inside one of the water tanks. So when Elisa was found, she was completely naked and her clothes were lying next to her. Clothes that she was wearing was actually the clothes that she was seen on the elevator footage, so like the red kind of cardigan and black skirt. And what's strange about this is to get into the water tanks, it's like really hard, like if not impossible. Like you have to like get onto the platform where like the water tanks are located without like sounding an alarm. You have to climb a 10-foot ladder, lift a 20-pound lid, get into the water tanks, bring the 20-pound lid back on you, like back over the top. Like that's just so hard. Like how are you supposed to do that from the inside? Anyways, basically all the information you really need to know about the case. Now I'm going to start getting into theories. There's quite a few theories on this case about like what happened. One of the theories is that she was murdered. I don't know, in the video footage it kind of looks like she's hiding from someone. So this could have been a hotel staff member, and the video footage on the elevators, there appears to be like a minute of footage missing. So it seems like someone could have tampered with the footage, and like, you know, who has access to it other than hotel staff members. Also, it would have been hard to get the body up onto the top of the roof, as mentioned before, without tripping an alarm, and the only people that had access to the rooftops were hotel staff members who had like a pass that would like allow them to the top of the roofs. That's one of the theories, but it kind of was like proven that it can't be true, because her autopsy showed no signs of physical trauma. Another theory is that she could have been on hallucinogens that were making her think that there was like someone there, someone chasing her, or like, so she just kind of wanted to hide from them, and so she decided to hide in the water tanks. Then again, there was a toxicology report that said that there was no drugs or alcohol in her system. But then again, Elisa was bipolar, so she actually had 4 different medications for this disorder. It said that she could have been having a manic or a psychotic episode, which caused her accidentally drown herself. So within this theory, it said that it could have been an accidental death, which was what the case was ruled out to be, an accidental death. Another theory is that it could have been a suicide. So Elisa had a Tumblr blog where she was very open that she had depression. It could have been like a manic or psychotic episode from the bipolar, and the depression just mixed together and then just resulted in her committing suicide. Okay, so now I'm gonna get onto the paranormal theories, which creep me out. I'm lifting my legs up for this because I don't know, they just give me chills, like it's so creepy. So there's quite a few kind of little theories within the paranormal theory. So one of them was because this Cecil hotel was said to be like haunted and whatnot, there was a theory that she could have been possessed, which resulted in her displaying such odd behavior, like those hand gestures in the elevator. I don't know about you, but they honestly creeped me out. Like her fingers look so, oh, they're just so scary. I don't want to think about it. And whatever had possessed her caused her to react in the way where she killed her or drowned herself or committed suicide. Or like another thing is just saying that she wanted to kind of escape the possession, so she committed suicide. And another theory within this, let me just get it. My god, I literally thought I just saw something. I'm tripping out so much. I'm so scared. Okay. Another theory within this is the Korean elevator game. So I'm not too sure exactly what the rules are on this. So I've got a little photo here. So it says this is a game from Korea. By performing this ritual, you are supposed to get into a different world. So to do this, you must be in a 10+ story building and in the elevator alone. If someone is in the elevator with you, it won't work. So these are the instructions for it. So step 1, get on the elevator on the 1st floor. Step 2, press 4, and when you reach the 4th floor, don't get out of the elevator and press 2. When you reach the 2nd floor, press 6. When you reach the 6th floor, press 2. When you reach the 2nd floor, press 10. When you reach the 10th floor, press 5. When you have reached the 5th floor, a girl will come in. This woman is not human. Do not look at the girl. If you do, she'll take you away. And then press 1, and if the elevator starts going up to the 10th floor, you've succeeded. You will have reached the other world where there is no one except you. That's really, really creepy. And that's one of the theories, that she could have been playing a Korean elevator game. And it's said that when you supposedly come back from this different dimension or different world, that you aren't yourself and that you display really weird behavior. So that's another theory. Okay, this theory gives me the absolute shivers. So there's this movie that was released in 2005 called Dark Water. If you haven't watched it and you're into horror movies like I am, I definitely would recommend watching this, especially after knowing the case of Elisa. Like, it's so freaking, I can't even. So the movie is called Dark Water, and it is about a lady who is moving into this hotel with her daughter. Throughout the movie, there's a lot of weird things that happen. Example, the elevator's playing up. Her daughter in the movie is called Cecilia, and it happened at the Cecil Hotel. Like, oh my god, these similarities. There's 2 versions of the movie. There's a Japanese version, and I think it's Japanese. It's an Asian version, and the American version, which was the one released in 2005. And that's the one I've watched. I haven't seen the other version. I don't know if it's in English, but I'll still watch it. Yeah, so I'll add in a photo here. As you can see, the clothing is like insanely similar, like if not the exact same. Like what the hell? And yeah, in the movie there is also a dead body found in the water tank, which is like exactly the same. What like gives me like just chill. Like the movie was released in 2005 and the mysterious case of Elisa Lam was in 2013. Like 8 years later. Such a coincidence. Like I can't even talk about it. Like it just creeps me out so much, like how incredibly similar they are. Yeah, so if you haven't watched the movie, I definitely would recommend watching it. It's not, the movie itself isn't so scary, but just after knowing the case of Elisa Lam, like it just, I actually couldn't deal. Like it was just so freaking creepy. So that's kind of all the paranormal theory. Now I'm going to go on and talk about 2 other theories which they still could be possibly true, but I didn't really look into them too much because I didn't really believe them myself. So one of them, Alyssa retweeted this thing about some invisibility cloaks that was for some military thing. And it said that she could have known too much and that she was actually murdered, but I don't really believe that one. I don't really know much about it, but it just seems dumb to me because obviously she wasn't the only one that would have retweeted it. Like there would have been other people. Like why go after just Alyssa alone? Like, but I'm not saying that it's not impossible, but I just don't really believe it myself, so I didn't really look too much into it. And another theory is that there was an outbreak of tuberculosis. The theory is that Elisa Lam never existed. She was just a cover-up because I'm not too sure on what like the go with this one is, but the name of the treatment, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I really didn't look into it, but all I know is that it was called Lam Elisa. So the theory is that Elisa Lam and the whole event was created to kind of cover up the outbreak of tuberculosis and hide it. I don't really know. I didn't really look into it too much. Like it's really possible. Like you honestly don't know anything about the world. I did look up Lam Elisa and like nothing came up except for like the case of Elisa Lam. So like that is one very possible theory as well, but I just didn't really look into it too much. Personally, I don't know, I kind of believe in the paranormal. I've had a couple of paranormal experiences. If you guys want to hear a story time about that, just let me know, but I'm just like a little bit hesitant to film it because it just scares me so much. But if you guys would want to hear about that, if you want me to do a story time about it, then let me know. Yeah, so personally I think it could have been a paranormal thing that she was possessed because it just freaking creeps me out. And it's like the comparison to the movie is so freaking similar, but like that's just me. Or I think it could have been an accidental death or a suicide because of her depression and bipolar. So that is all for today, guys. I know this one was a bit of a longer video and so totally different to what I usually do. If you guys liked it, please let me know because I'm absolutely so interested in this. I really want to make this a thing because I love these cases. Like they're just so interesting to me. I know not everyone's going to be into them, but if you guys want me to film more of these videos and kind of turn it into a series, then let me know because I would totally be down for that. My sister got a new gymnastics mat and they're just going at it, so if you've heard anything, I'm sorry. But anyways, guys, that is all for today. Let me know your theories in the comments below and what you think could have happened to Elisa Lam. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment, share it around and spread the love, and I will see you guys in my next video.